Let me start by saying how nervous I am to be wearing white while filming this. Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a really matte, burnt orange, red, purple, yellow Thanksgiving look. And I'm really excited. I got my inspiration from, what's her name? Danielle Athena on Instagram. And it's called by Danielle Athena, that's her username. And this is the look. I'm gonna try to, I don't know if you can even see that, but it's really beautiful. I'll try to insert a clip if I can figure out how to do that. Still new to this, but yeah, so we're gonna be trying to do this. I loved it. As soon as I saw it, I thought Thanksgiving, and I love an all matte look, so that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm also putting a little twist on this, and I'm gonna be using all affordable makeup. It's not gonna be all drugstore, because I am using some Morphe in here, but technically, I mean, they do sell that at Ulta now, so I guess you could kind of call it like a drugstore, even though Ulta's not really a drugstore, but to me it is because that's where I go. So yeah, we're going to be using all affordable makeup, which is super exciting because who doesn't love a really good look for a good price? So I already primed my skin. I used the Ordinary, I guess that's the name of it. I got this from Beautylish, and I got the recommendation from Kathleen Lights. She was like, it's a really good silicone primer for dry skin, and I do have dry skin, so when as soon as I heard that, I was like, yes, that sounds like something I want. So I ordered it, and honestly, I love it. It's almost like a hydrating silicone primer, and so it goes over all your pores. It's really nice. So I already primed my skin. I'll let that sit in for a little bit. And just like last time, I'm going to start with my skin first. That way I can really blow out that eye. I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Foundation. This is kind of new to me. I've only used this probably 5 times. And I don't know what took me so long to get this, but this is amazing. The bottle, the glass, the formula, everything about this is high end besides the price tag, which is always something that you want to go for. So I'm just going to start by shaking this. So I'm going to start dotting this on my face like last time. Once you get that to the coverage that you want, I'm going to go in with the NYX HD Studio Concealers. I have 01 and 04 here. I kind of mix these to get like the brightness that I want. These are also really good. When I first started out, I only use these. These are amazing. I'm take the 04 and draw this on the outer parts. This is actually a lot darker than I thought, so I'm probably going to go in a lot with this 01. Yeah, I probably could have just went in with the 01 by itself, but... So now I'm going to go in with the RCMA translucent powder. I don't have it with me. It's either the translucent or the no color. I think it's the no color actually. I'm just going to set my face. Still using the same damp beauty sponge. I'm just going to take this giant brush and set the rest of my face. Kind of bring that down my neck. Okay, so I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera again, and since this is an affordable look, I'm going to go in again with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Honestly, this is something I use almost every single day anyways, regardless if I'm doing a high-end look or a drugstore affordable look, because it's really, really good. So if you haven't checked this out, definitely check it out. Does anybody else hate the way that their eyebrows look without eyeshadow on or anything else on? I feel like I'm just so like... I'm going to go in I'm trying to decide what orange I should start with. I think I'm going to go in with the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm going to start with the Secure color. I'm going to use the JH31, and I'm going to start really high up in the eye. Color at once. I'm using very, very small amounts and just gradually building that color. That way it's very easy to make it all even and smooth. The same color and the same brush, I'm going to start putting that on the edge of my lid to kind of connect what we just did in the crease to that. And again, smoking that out. Taking a clean, fluffy brush, I'm just going to go over the tops of all what I did. Now going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take this like burnt orange reddish color on the JH34. And I'm using this one because it's very pointed and I want this to be very precise on where I put it. I'm going to start putting this directly right above my crease. I want to say like right above my natural crease, right underneath what we just put on with that orange color. And I'm not going to be laying the brush flat. I'm going to be very straight on, so it's just the point of it that's going to be touching my eye. And then when there's like nothing left on the brush, I'm again just flicking it out. I'm going to take the JH10 back into that translucent powder. And again, I'm just going to stamp this underneath. Now going in with Framed in the Ring the Alarm palette, using the JH40, which is a very small pointed blending brush. And now I'm just going to place that right below that burnt orange shade that we just laid down. Going back into the JH34, just lightly on top of that purple. And I didn't put any additional product on this. There's still some left over from what we used. Right now it's going to look crazy and unblended, but once we keep layering the colors on, the purple is just going to get blended right out. Going back into that orange burnt shade that we got from the Jaclyn Hill palette, just the tiniest amount, and I'm just going to again lightly go on top of that purple. For this look, there's a lot of colors that are building on top of each other, so you just have to keep going in and blending those out. Still using the same orange and the same brush, the JH34. Now I'm going to start placing that underneath this purple onto my lid. This time I'm laying the brush flat. That way it gets the whole area. Going back in with a clean blending brush that doesn't have anything on it. This is the JH30. I'm just going to go over top of everything that I just did. Just doing circular motions. Now going in with the Armed and Gorgeous, I think that's what it's called. Yep, the Armed and Gorgeous, and I'm going to take Access. I'm taking that on an N411. I'm just going to go over top, the very top. Since I lost some of the translucent powder, I'm going to go back in and stamp that back out. Now I'm going to go with the Bling Boss palette. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. I'm going to go in with Rockstar and Sparks. And I'm using the JH40. I'm going to really mainly go into Sparks because that's more like a cranberry and that's more of a cool tone purple. And I'm really going to take a lot of this off because I only just went a little bit. And I'm going to go right where I put that purple to begin with. Very, very lightly. Going back into the M411. I didn't put anything else on this brush. This is what we use for the yellow. And I'm just going to go over top of all that again. Using the JH41, I'm going to go into Secure. And I'm just going to really pack this all over the lid. Again, taking the JH41, I'm going to go into that orange burnt shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm kind of just going to put this, around, kind of making like a halo. Just not going to go over the center of the eye where we just put that Secure shade. Take that again with just a little bit of yellow. Go back into Access. I'm just going to place this and pack it into the center. Taking the JH34, I'm going to go into Sparks and the Bling Boss palette. So hard to say that. Go over top of that purple just one more time. Now I'm going to go in and take off all this translucent powder. Using the same damp beauty sponge, I'm just going to pat underneath my eye just for a second. I didn't add any more water. This is just going to like add some more moisture back in just because we had so much powder caked under our eyes for such a long time. Using the JH38, I'm going to go into Sparks and Framed. I'm going to start putting that on my lower lash line. I'm trying to connect that to the purple that we were putting in our crease earlier. Take the M321, I'm going to go back into Secure. I'm going to go right underneath the purple. Just doing the same steps that we did on the top onto the bottom. I'm going to go into Access. I'm kind of just putting it like on one side of the brush. I don't know if you can see that, kind of just on the one corner. Put that all along the bottom of the colors that we just put. Going with a flat stamp brush, I guess you could call this. I really don't know, like just one of those flat liner brushes. It's the JH43. I'm going to go back into Sparks. I'm just going to stamp that against my lower lash line. Going back in with no additional product on this one, just blending out the bottom. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to take the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I'm just going to draw a straight, thin line. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner. I'm just going to tight line the top. Going back into Framed, I'm just going to try to blend out that black line that we just put down. I'm just going to do a quick coat of mascara for the lashes. I'm going to use the Ardell Glamour lashes in 142. Okay, the lashes are on. I should have used a more dramatic lash for this look because this look is very blown out and smoky. So I'm going to go in and kind of coat them with a coat of mascara. Going in with VIP, and the JH42. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone. Just going in with a fluffy brush with nothing on it. Just going over the top to kind of blend out the eyebrow highlight. Using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, I'm gonna bronze up my skin a lot. I love the smell of this. I've been using the whole time. I'm going to go with the translucent powder. I'm just going to carve out my cheeks. I don't let that sit there long. It's just to clean it up a little bit. Taking the JH04, I'm going to go into Boss from the Morphe Pop of Coral Trio. And for highlight, I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold. This is honestly the best drugstore highlight there is. Now using ColourPop Magic Wand. I'm going to top it off with ColourPop Moonchild in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. Okay, and that completes this fall Thanksgiving super smoky, blown out, warm eye affordable look. It's definitely a lot, but I really enjoyed this, how this turned out. It's so blown out, so smoky, so warm. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please like this video, leave a comment what you want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe. I am on a roll, and now that I started recording videos, that's all I'm thinking about, that's all I want to do. So there's a lot in store. I literally have a list of what I want to do. So please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Taking a clean, fluffy now I'm going to go in with a Bling gloss. Not again. Taking the JH34, I'm going to go into Sparks using the Bling gloss.